Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome. It is Saturday morning, and I want to say that you guys have officially just about finished your first week of your 21-day challenge. And of course, there's the 7-day prep week of personal development, getting to know each other and all that stuff. But you guys got through 1 week of really rocking it out. Of course, you still have today and tomorrow. By the way, Fiona is here because she will squeal if I'm downstairs. So I wanted to talk to you guys about a couple things. About the fact that I think some of you guys are realizing. I know that when I did my first challenge when I was just past even the first week, I started to lose some of that initial fire. And I had to go into the group, but I also had to constantly be refocusing and repurposing my energy to find some new challenge in my mind, because otherwise you get bored. What happens when you get complacent and you get bored, even if you're doing everything properly, is you start to lose focus, something happens in your life, and then you just kind of lose interest in doing what you're doing, regardless of how good it is for yourself. So I want to talk about goals, and I want to talk about the next step. So remember that, and this is for coaches and challengers, the biggest difference of every other program and what we do with Beachbody is we really teach people on how to set goals. You focus on the results first. You've got a really strong reason why you're doing it, and then you create and you brainstorm all the steps that you need to do to get there. With Beachbody, you don't need to do a whole lot of brainstorming because the system is right here. Like, boom, 21-day fix eating plan. Remember, as a coach, your job is to put people in front of the products that work for you, that work for other people that you know, testimonials, whatever. Any little extra flair that you want to put in it, such as we're adding in the water intake, the personal development, like that's stuff that we do. And that stuff, that's marketing stuff, but it's also a little bit extra. But it's important to tell your coaches that the basics are, even if you didn't theoretically have an accountability group and a coach, you could still get results. But what helps you push through it is obviously our motivation and everything that we rely on each other. So again, and I say this all the time, what do you do with the 21-day fix? You've got a 21-day goal. It's either going to be an inches goal or a weight goal. It does not determine success or failure. It's important to tell challengers that. It is only as a measurement tool, and that's really important. So for instance, if you want to lose 15 pounds in 21 days, let's go ahead and break it down into 7 days. Let's say 5 pounds a week. Now you have no idea if you're going to be able to lose 5 pounds, but you're going to do everything that you can in your power to make that happen. Well, how do you do that? Make sure that you are following all the steps. You go back to your accountability tracker. Did I get my personal development in? How was my sleep? How was my water intake? Did I drink my Shakeology every day? Did I get my complete nutrition? Did I commit to my exercise every day? Did I make excuses? Did I have any unreasonable, stressful events? And then you check those off. So if you fall short, you can go back to anywhere that you had a shortcoming. And if that's the case, then instead of saying, oh, I fell off, brainstorm solutions of how you're not going to let it happen again. And then you let the group know. And that's even some more added accountability. Okay? So that's really important, and you want to keep telling you, and you want to be the example. So you want to be explaining to your coaches and your challengers that that's the way that you do it. That's how you get success. So that's what goal setting is about. I want you guys to assess yourself. How'd you do the first week? Have you guys created an accountability tracker? I used to do that, but then when I did that for my challengers, they weren't actually doing it. So by actually creating one that works for you, whether it's on a sheet of paper or whether it's on the computer on an Excel spreadsheet, you can probably go on Pinterest and see a bunch of accountability trackers. So however it is that you want to do it is a way that is really going to help you, so that way you'll know how to measure it. Know that in these challenges, you're going to go through lulls. You're going to get excited. You're not going to get excited. You know what's going to push you through? Personal development. It is amazing. Where, like, look at my desk right now. Awaken the Giant Within. Success Magazine. I have that online, and I have the regular copy. what motivates me? It's about time management, more than a carpenter, a little bit of religion. I mean, I subscribe to Inc. magazine. I mean, just a bunch of things. Forbes. I always have something. If you can't see back there, but this is all personal development books. The difference between other books and personal development is that you can constantly be going back to it, whether it's podcasts or readings. And because personal development isn't about, just reading this and then being like, oh, that's a great book. I'm going to see if I can find another book from that author. It's about taking action. And if you don't take action, then you're not getting anything out of the book. So for example, like It's About Time. This is how to get twice as much done in half the time. Enjoy balance and peace of mind. Amazing for time management. That is how you really can succeed in challenges or as a coach and really just in life. So good personal development, you read it, you absorb it, just like we're doing a compound effect, and then you put it into action. If you don't put it in action, it doesn't mean anything. And then guess what? Like I'm reading Compound Effect again, and I'm getting so much more out of it than I did last time. So you consistently are getting more out of it, and you're going back to things, and really that really helps you grow. And then you are bringing that into your challengers. Now that you guys are done with your first week, I really want you guys to start activating your potential and start sharing with people how this first week has gone for you. Post on social media. When you post on social media, you don't want to say, got my workout in, I'm just loving 21 Day Fix. Get emotional and have a plan for what you're going to post during the day, because you don't want to just puke out so much stuff, but you want to be honest. People love honesty, people love transparency, and use it as a little bit of a diary. Like what did you expect in this challenge, and what is it doing for you more than just the superficial? Start sharing that. Start sharing that on a regular basis of what you're learning, or what you're learning in your personal development struggles, but why. Really kind of get a little bit deeper and transparent about how you're learning things, what you're struggling with. People want to know struggle probably more than successes. So I remember when I was first a coach, I actually thought that nobody needs to know that I ever fail. And it wasn't until I started really getting transparent in some of my posts and some of my my videos that I realized that people actually, they prefer that. And that's actually me. I'm a very honest, transparent person, and that's what helped people relate to me. And that's going to help you grow your team. Because remember, everything that you do is a lesson. Every huge struggle is a lesson, not only for you, but for your coaches. So, action step. Action step for today. What's your plan for week 2? Okay? I want to know, what are you going to do differently? What was your biggest struggle? What was your biggest success? And I want to know what your plan is also for your coaches and for your challengers. What's your next step after these 21 days? Is this a good foundation for you to start building your team and really starting to help other people? And if you're a challenger, are you starting to kind of realize how you don't need to be an after picture to be a coach? All you need to do is believe in yourself and realize that other people are just like you and struggling just like you, and that by just reaching out and helping other people, whether it's 1, 2, 3, or 1,000, that it holds you accountable and makes you a better person. So what is your next step for week 2 and then moving forward? And number 3, where are you in compound effect? What are you learning? Are you getting towards the end of the book, towards chapter 5? Or are you getting past the pumping the well? What's been your favorite part? And where do you think is how can you relate that to your regular to your day-to-day life? So there's a couple action steps, guys, and have a great Saturday, and I will see you guys on the flip side.